The truth is that we can all overthink things from time to time, and of course that can be really helpful when we're making important decisions in life, but there's a big difference between thinking the right amount and overthinking. And you know, overthinking is one of the most common things I deal with when people seek out help for anxiety and depression, because they might be saying things to me like, I just can't relax. It's like my brain just won't shut off, and I just can't stop thinking about how life could have been different or better if I'd done things differently. So in this video, I'm going to share the 5 things overthinkers do to help you recognize the signs. And stick around until the end of the video, because I'm going to share another resource that will help you break that cycle of overthinking. I'm Andrew Major, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and psychotherapist, and I make videos about anxiety, depression and mental health resources that can help you build a stronger mind and gain a better enjoyment of life. So let's get started. So how do you know that you're overthinking? Well, overthinking isn't the same as healthy problem solving, because problem solving consists of thinking about something or a difficult situation when necessary. Overthinking, on the other hand, of course, involves dwelling on the problem, thinking about everything that you don't have control over, and then dwelling on how you feel about it. And of course, that just leaves you stuck in a cycle. It leaves you stuck in your head. So time spent overthinking doesn't make much difference really, whether it's 5 minutes or 5 hours. So it's important to spot the warning signs, because the act of overthinking is linked to conditions like anxiety and depression. So let's jump into the 5 common things that overthinkers will recognize. So overthinkers tend to worry about the future and all the things they have no control over. It means that you end up making catastrophic predictions about the way things will happen and the unlikely events that haven't happened yet. And this is negative forecasting, and it really does engage the emotional part of your brain, turning up your stress response, increasing those stress hormones as you worry. So you don't feel able to enjoy the present moment, and you tend to miss out on things that you really do want to enjoy. And so this can really lead to, or even add to, ruminating on the past. Overthinkers relive their past events, beating themselves up about embarrassing situations, reliving moments in their mind over and over, and it brings up all the should haves, could haves, as you replay all the mistakes you've made in your mind. It means that you find it harder to let go of the past actually then and move on. More negative thinking, which then only encourages a constant cycle of worry and stress. And so it's no surprise that when you're an overthinker, you likely second guess all of your decisions all of the time, the ones that you've made. And that means that you really do end up in a state of paralysis by analysis, because you're replaying all of the options in your mind, in your head, which then leads to a fear of failure often, and you just end up taking no action or avoid making any decisions altogether. And it's so exhausting. All this constant overthinking means that overthinkers tend to get stressed and worried about what other people think of you as well. And it might be your boss at work, it might be somebody that you were introduced to at a social event, and the thing is that you replay all of these interactions in your mind, which can then really hold you back from meeting new people in the future or grasping new opportunities. And this all leads to more anxiety, and so when you think about past conversations with people, you immediately start to think about all the things that you wish you had or you hadn't have said. Or you may think about the hidden meaning behind the things that people said to you. And so it's no surprise then that overthinkers have problems sleeping too. If you're an overthinker, you probably have had problems sleeping, or at least had some sleepless nights, because you probably find it hard to get to sleep when your head hits the pillow. Because as you do, your brain starts to process all the information and the thoughts from the day, so it feels like your brain just won't shut off. You may even find yourself just waking up in the middle of the night, trying to formulate some plan, some kind of project that you've been working on, or maybe something that's coming the following day, just trying to resolve those things. But of course, sleepless nights just cause more problems. And I've made another video about a process that will help you get to sleep if that's something that's worrying you. And you'll find a link in the description and in the cards above. And if you found this helpful so far, I'd really appreciate if you'd hit the like button so we can spread it to more people that need support too. So overthinking involves a lot of focus on the things that we can't change. And there will always be things in life, of course, that we can't change, or things that we don't have control over. In fact, a lot of the things that people worry about will never happen anyway. So it is okay to accept that some things are beyond our control. But ultimately, the only things that we have control over are our thoughts, our behaviours and our actions. And we can choose to make a change. We can choose to change the way we think and interact with the world around us. And of course, sometimes it's not as simple as making a choice to make that change, especially if you've been caught in the cycle of overthinking, because it allows stress and anxiety levels to creep up, which then holds you back from making those changes. And so earlier in the video I said I'd be showing another resource to help you break the cycle if you're stuck with overthinking and rumination. And I've made another video about that right here. It outlines 5 steps that will help you stop that cycle. Just click or tap the screen to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.